The 24-hour game show marathon is brought to you by MMCO Auto, with Porsche, Audi and Volkswagen dealerships and one of the largest selections of pre-owned vehicles in the Philadelphia area. Visit them at mmcoauto.com. Turkey Hill, imported from Lancaster County, makers of fine drinks, ice cream, frozen treats and more. Find locations and coupons at turkeyhill.com. Wawa. Wawa is your all-day, everyday stop for fresh, built-to-order foods, beverages, coffee, fuel services, and surcharge-free ATMs. Find your closest Wawa at wawa.com. Gotta have a Wawa. Newgrounds. Newgrounds.com has been the home of independent content creation for almost 2 decades. Find the future of animation, music, and art at newgrounds.com. Newgrounds. Everything by everyone.
Awesome. It is 11:53 p.m. and we're going to be doing kind of like a mashup the next hour and 20 minutes, I think.
We're going to get to 1 a.m. on time is the goal now.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to get this train back on the schedule. We'll do a little bit of the code, and then we'll go right into QI after that. So by 1 a.m., we'll hit Go 8-Bit, and then we should be going back on schedule. Welcome to the code. This is a game of just trivia and just picking a number. You have to crack a 3-digit code on the screen. Numbers are 0 through 9. They don't repeat. You earn chances of getting numbers by answering questions correctly. Well, kind of. What we're going to do in the game is we're going to give you 3 question-answer pairs, but only one of those pairs is correct. It's like the question with the correct answer. As long as you keep giving me answers that are correct, you pick numbers off the grid, 0 through 9, and hopefully you crack a 3-digit code and you win the game.
Awesome.
Simple as that. And we'll have some fun with this. Christian here, he wrote all the questions for this game. So he'll be giving some insight on some of the questions and the answers to give you some more lively talking points.
All right.
So for the first game, now the show has gone through a couple of revamps where you had like 3-player teams, 1-person teams, but are we doing a team today, or are we going to do separate? What are we going to do?
We're going to be a team today.
We're going to be a team. Okay, so Kat and Brian, thank you for being here at the marathon.
Thank you, Bob.
Any questions? Do you want to say anything before we start the game, or?
We're team crying because we're not good at this.
Team crying.
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 Like Kat
Crying
and
Brian.
You might be
Gotcha.
good at it. Just try it.
Like broccoli?
Yeah.
We're going to be good like broccoli, Bob.
Sounds good. I like that. All right. Best of luck. I think I hit my button 2 times quickly, so I think I skipped the first question. So we'll go to the second question of your stack.
Hell with it.
But you know the answer.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to show you 3 question-answer pairs. You're going to talk about what you see, and then before you commit, we'll go from there. So let's see the first 3 answers of the game. We have Florida, the tip, and December. So we're going to show you the 3 questions, and you guys can talk about it.
All right.
Let's see the question for Florida. And I have no music in this because I got really lazy at this
It's
game.
all good.
So I apologize. The only music you'll hear is when the numbers are being generated.
Yeah,
So
okay.
have a little fun at that. Exactly. Florida, I should record you doing all the sound effects and just put it into my games. I love it.
For sure.
Let's go to see the question for Florida. Let's see what that is. We have, in which state is Lake Okeechobee?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you think that's, okay. Well, we'll see the other 2 anyway, okay?
All right.
Might as well.
The tip. What part of a surfboard is the skeg?
I literally wouldn't even.
I think that's the guy on it.
And then for December, amethyst is the birthstone for what month? So of those 3, which one is the correct answer pair? I will also say, if you get that question wrong, the game is automatically over. So
The game's over? That's just it?
yeah.
Oh,
Well, if you're
jeez,
sure
this
about
has got so
Florida,
serious.
I
But
think
yes,
we're going to do the Florida.
Florida, please.
You want to lock that in?
Yes.
All right, let's lock in Florida. If this turns green, you're on your way for picking the first number of the code. Let's see in which state is Lake Okeechobee. You think it's Florida. Is that correct? And it is correct.
Yay!
Well done. Very nice. So let's go over the last 2 questions.
Right, yeah. So the skeg on a surfboard, have you ever seen that little fin at the bottom?
Yeah.
That's the skeg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and amethyst is the birthstone. I forget what it was the birthstone for February. So amethyst for February. Yeah, well done.
So you got the question right, which is great. So now we're going to try to find a number in the code. And if you can crack the code, we're going to donate $10 to Child's Play, okay?
Awesome.
So,
Let's not lose.
0 through 9, which number do you want to give it a shot at?
I pick 0.
0.
Because it has a smiley face in it.
Let's do the 0, and let's see if 0 is in the first spot. Oh, it
Wow.
is.
It's the smiley face.
Bob almost said, "Oh shit!"
It really is in the first spot.
Oh shit! It is.
Smiley face.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yes, that's teamwork.
So,
So get rid of your 0 because it doesn't repeat.
Well,
Yeah.
now I'll know.
yeah, the 0 is not on there, so that's good.
Smiley face with the. Yeah.
So now, because you got one number right in the code, we're going to move on to the second part of the game. It gets a little different now.
Snap. So we just.
This time, you can only see 2 of the 3 questions before you have to commit to one of them.
Okay.
So you get to pick which ones you want to see, okay?
Okay.
Let's look at the 3 possible answers for this one. We have lime, orange, and starfruit. So you can pick which one you want to start off with.
Go for it.
I probably could answer an orange question.
All right, let's see the question behind orange. Sekul is a variety of which fruit?
So hope you're good with that one.
Want to try the lime?
I'm gonna try lime. Yes.
Let's try lime.
So,
Kirsch is a liqueur made from what fruit? So you can lock in the lime or orange one, or you lock in the starfruit one without knowing that one.
It's wrong.
There's been an offer in the chat to match the $10 donation.
Come on.
Very
you
nice.
for the offer.
All right.
Darn it. Do you know either of those?
well, the first word in the first box seems familiar. Sekul sounds like a shekel, which in no way reminds me of an orange.
So starfruit is true.
And starfruit is blank. I'm not too familiar with starfruits because
But that
they're
seems like it
rather
could be true.
expensive, but it's blank, so it might be true. Kirsch.
I do not understand the logic right now.
I'm sorry, what?
I do not understand the logic right now.
It's
We
very,
don't know
very
at
simple.
all.
We have no idea.
Yeah, there is. You don't know the question behind starfruit, so.
Right, and that's why I think
Right.
it's the truest one so far.
Oh, okay.
But I
Because
don't know
I
what
don't know
a
at all
Kirsch
what
is,
a
but it
Kirsch-
sounds
Alright.
familiar. Like it sounds like a thing, right?
Kirschner? Isn't that a name? Isn't that somebody's name?
Maybe Kirsch is Yiddish for lime, right?
Follow your heart.
But then it's over if I follow my heart.
Mine too, so let's just do it.
Do you want to do lime?
Okay.
Okay.
We're locking lime.
We're locking lime.
Lime is locked in.
Oh boy.
Before we see what the answer is, let's see what the question behind starfruit was. And maybe that can ease your tension a little bit, okay? Starfruit says, what fruit is also known by its Latin name, the carambola?
Yep, carambola.
Carambola.
Nothing like that.
Bola sounds like a star.
Well,
Like Bola, Aurora Borealis.
it's not bad.
At this time of day, in this part of the country.
Look lessons entirely in this warehouse.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
No. All right. Lime has to turn green in order for you to continue
To
in
eat
the
it.
game. To eat it, yeah, it has to turn green.
Right,
to eat it.
that's when it's good.
Let's see, is Kirsch a liquor made from lime? It is not. I'm sorry. The correct answer,
Starfruit was the one. Yeah,
Starfruit was the one.
Starfruit is a carambola.
The truest. I should have just followed my heart.
Kirsch is made from cherry, and then Sekul is a pear. That's a kind of pear.
It's a kind of hair?
That's, yeah, it's one of the kind of green fades to red around it. That's a Sekul pear.
Guys, we lost.
Hey, that person who offered to match should just do that for the next person.
Yeah, we'll do the next. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do the next one. So
'Cause he will crack that.
And on the right side, we're on time again.
that's good. Perfect.
All right.
All right. Go
Give
team
me back
Brian.
Good.
Don't
Something.
Don't
This is
trust
great.
my face, otherwise you might guess it too.
All right, let's do another game. Who wants to? Who's next?
No, it's Dave.
Oh, Dave is going to join us. You can do solo. You can have a teammate. You can have 2 people. It's up to you. All three. Oh, all three. Here we go.
It's a threefer.
It's a threefer. Let's welcome Dave. Dave, how's it going?
Here's our new addition. Hopefully, he will help us win.
So you know the rules. You know, so we have a brand new. I'm gonna hit this a
Dave,
couple
don't
of
let us
times.
follow our hearts.
Yes.
You know the rules. We have a new code now. New code has been reset. Let's see. Yeah.
Chad has raised the stakes. Double match.
Oh boy.
Ooh, here we go.
Pressure's on.
Let's see the first three answers of this round. We have the Snout, Big Brother, and New York City. Because we're starting a new game, we'll show you all three questions before you have to make a decision, okay?
All right.
Great.
Let's see what's behind Snout. On a shark, the rostrum is another name for which body part? For Big Brother, what does the BB stand for in the name of legendary musician B.B. King? And for New York City, what U.S. city was home to the first zoo and first hospital in the country?
Oh, you don't get to make that noise. We make that noise.
That's normal.
And just the regular ones make the
This is a good one.
I like this one. This is good.
That's a good one.
No boy.
I don't think it's two.
Pardon
Yeah,
me?
I don't think it's Big Brother.
Feels like it's three. A rostrum sounds like an inner butt part
Is that the technical term?
from the chrum part.
So I mean, it's New York City.
Well, if not New York City, where would the first zoo and first hospital
That's
be?
what I was thinking too. Because that one
I
it had to
mean-
be like East Coast.
San
But-
Diego?
No.
I mean, it could be D.C. It could be like Boston. I think it's got to be the East Coast.
And then, yeah, it had to probably be before even DC.
Is there a
No.
zoo in DC?
Yeah, it's famous zoo.
Oh.
It's called Congress.
Congress Zoo. It took me an extra second. Dave, you gotta help us out.
Yeah.
Our brains are fried.
Yeah.
I'm just
I didn't
gotta
even
sip this Red
appreciate
Bull real quick.
a well-crafted Congress joke.
I'm.
Just say the third one.
It's gone.
Because I don't know what. I don't think sharks have snouts.
Yeah, I do.
They have like nose holes.
Ross,
And
I
gills.
would have. Before seeing the answer, I would have said Ross was like toward the back side or something like that.
Yeah. Maybe it's like the fleshy shark bridge. Oh, we know those people? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like the fin?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Dorsal.
Pick one. Let's keep it moving.
We kind of feel like C probably.
You want to lock in C?
Does that feel right for you, smart one?
None of them feel right to me, so
C.
yeah.
All right, we'll do C.
If we get this wrong, can we start again?
Yeah.
donate
Well,
money.
this is it. If you get the question wrong, I'll bring it down to $5. The total.
Okay.
Well, so we'll drop the prize in half, but the match is still on chat. Okay. We'll do that.
Okay.
So let's see. What U.S. city was home to the first zoo and first hospital in the country? You guys think it's New York City? Is that the correct answer? Let's find out. It's not. No. What was the answer, Chris?
U.S. City was Philadelphia with the first zoo and hospital. The BB in BB King stands for Blues Boy. Isn't that funny?
That's weird.
And then so the top, the rostrum is a shark snout. It's that whole thing.
So we'll keep it going because we
that.
got to fill some time.
Yeah.
We'll do a $5 in the code. Let's
Okay.
see the next three choices. We have Portugal, Sparkling, and Summer. These look pretty good. I think this looks like a good board.
Doable.
Let's see what Portugal says. Pico de Neblina is the highest point of which country? If something is coruscating,
Coruscating.
what is it doing? And the biathlon is an event at which Olympic Games?
2 offers of a double match.
Wow.
It's sparkling. Coruscating. I'm almost positive sparkling.
Okay.
Biathlon is definitely winter. I know that much. And Pico de Neblina does not look Portuguese. It'll be like extra H's in there.
Biathlon means 2.
Right. It's the skiing and shooting.
Oh, tight. Sparkling.
Sparkling is coruscating.
Sparkling.
I'm like 99% sure of that one.
Lock that in?
Yes.
Okay. So we have two double offers, Curtis, for the two double offers. Let's hope this is green for $5. The correct answer is it the correct answer? I should say it is. Well done. Yeah, something is coruscating. It is sparkling.
We picked 0 last
Chris, tell us about the other two.
It's not
Right.
true.
So Pico da Neblina is in Brazil. That's the highest point in Brazil. And then the biathlon is skiing and rifle shooting. That's a winter sport.
Just last year, learned
So-
how that worked.
There we go. You guys got a correct answer, which means you can find a number on the code. You can pick a number from 0 through 9. Which number would you like?
No, you were up.
6.
6. Let's put 6 in the 4. Let's see if it's in the first position. It's not. Is it in the second one? It is not. And is it in the third one? It's not. So there's no 6. But we keep going.
Okay.
Let's see the next 3 answers. We have throat, the Bronx, and black.
We just get this thing. We get 3 choices.
Yeah. Throat. Where in the human body would you find the, is it cricoid?
Yeah, cricoid. Or
Cricoid, yeah, cricoid. I was trying to pronounce that when I was reading the questions. You
Oh,
give me
that's all right.
really hard questions
I'm
to pronounce.
sorry.
It's okay, I still want to. Which of the 5 boroughs of New York City is the largest? And what color is an artist's gesso?
Well, I don't believe it's the last one.
No. What is it? I mean, what would a guess so be?
I'm not okay. So I'm not a real art person, but part of me feels like that's what you prime a canvas with. Wouldn't that be like clear or white or translucent?
Sure. I don't think it's the Bronx. I want to say it's Queens
Because
because
there's
that's more
Manhattan,
sprawling.
Staten.
It's definitely not Staten Island. I don't think it's Manhattan. 'cause
No,
it's-
Queens is like the
Queens is
whole.
huge,
That's
isn't
like
it?
the whole front, tip of Long Island.
Yeah.
Before like Nassau County and so probably A.
I would believe that.
I was thinking it too. But
Yeah.
A.
I think that's where we're sitting there.
Oh God, I hope I'm right on C. I feel like I know it says this.
It's believable. I don't know what an artist does that always be black. I said like nothing they wear would be black, and it would
Right,
work
right.
with would be always black for black paint.
Right. No, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what that is.
honestly, it would be a total guess-o for me anyway.
So
I love the honesty, Brian. It's good. It's good, man.
so
I appreciate
probably
it.
A.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
let's
gonna go
give
with
that
A.
a
We're
shot.
locking it in.
Let's lock in A. Let's see if you're right for another number at the code. Where in the human body would you find the cricoid? Cricoid? Is it in the throat? It is. Well done. Very nice. Christian, tell us about the other 2.
Yeah, so the largest borough is Queens. The Bronx is about, Queens is about 2.5 times the size of the Bronx. And then, gesso is white. That's what you prime the canvas.
Gesso.
well
It's that real
Oh,
thick
yeah.
kind of.
Very nice.
She's an artist. I knew she'd know that.
Very good. So, guys, that's what I'm happy for you right now.
Thank you.
So we know there's no 6 in the code. So which number do you want to go with next?
Hit me off with a 4.
Let's give you a 4. Let's see if the 4 is in the code. Is it in the first spot? It's not. Is it in the second? It is not. But is it in the third? No. So 4 is not in the code. We move on to 3 more answers.
Yes.
Surfing Kenyan Aquarius. Let's see the surfing.
Aquarius.
Aquarius. Let's see what the surfing is.
Awkward.
Scott Brythop was a pioneer in which sport? What was the nationality of singer Miriam Makeba? What astrological sign would you be if you were born on January 23rd?
I feel like my mom was born on January 24th.
Is your mom an Aquarius?
I'm still wondering. But then I would lock in that answer, and that would be it. And what if I'm wrong?
Scott sounds like a surfer name.
Right, but with 1 T.
No, it sounds like a douche name.
Yeah.
And then the lady's
Miriam
last name
Makeba.
sounds Kenyan.
But I almost feel like if I answer that question, I'm wrong.
I also don't know who that is.
It's just a lead.
What would be this?
Because July is Cancer.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius is December, isn't it?
Sagittarius is it? Sagittarius is early December. I think Capricorn is late December to early January.
So
Leo's
then
before
late
So
January
in the late January.
is Aquarius. You think?
I don't know. It's not Aries, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer. It's not any of those.
No.
It's not Sagittarius. It's not Capricorn.
Oh, so then you want to do it?
Well, I'm running out of options.
Okay.
I mean, I have no idea about. I've never heard the second one. I've never heard the first one.
Yeah, right?
We're going to go for it.
Pretty much only close.
I think what else? I don't. Not Aries. I think Pisces is right before Aries. It would be like it would have to be.
Gemini or Aquarius.
Isn't Gemini in
Sagittarius.
June though? Doesn't it like go Gemini and then Cancer?
I would believe it.
Do you want to rock and roll?
I mean,
down.
let me just put it this way. I think if that's not Aquarius, the Aquarius would be like February to March, and I think that's like 50-50 shot, and I have no idea about the other two.
We should
Okay.
pay more attention.
Part of me feels like if I
Astrological
say
signs.
2 is right, it's gonna just like, oh, she's Japanese or she's just like something different, and it's gonna be different
Yeah.
because I'm guessing. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never
We're
heard
gonna lock
either of the
in
other two,
3.
so it could be anything.
Lock in 3.
Yeah.
What astrological sign would you be if you were born on January 23rd? If it turns green, you get another number at the code. Let's see it. Yeah, very nice.
Process of elimination.
I was gonna
Very
say,
good.
I think knowing where the other signs fell was in your favor, and then it really was a toss-up between those two. So,
Yeah.
well done on that, Christian. Anything you can tell us about the first two?
Yeah, so January 23rd is like just in the time. January 21st is when that time period
Yeah.
for Aquarius starts.
Tough one like the 20th.
Miriam Makeba was from South Africa, and she made a lot of appearances on like late night shows in the 60s and 70s and stuff. And then Scott Breithaupt was actually one of the founding fathers of BMX biking.
All right.
So we have 2 numbers down, the 4 and the 6. Which number do you want to give a shot at?
I think we're going 2.
Let's go with 2, shall we? Let's see if number 2 is in the first position. It is not. How about the second one? How about the last one? No.
Well, there's only so many numbers.
Yeah, we're just making a nice code for later.
That's all. I mean, you can win this game in as less than 3 questions or 10. So up to 10. So take the long route, which is fine. We have time to fill.
Yeah,
We're good.
I'm fine with me.
All right. Let's
I don't care.
Let's see what the next 3 answers are. We have I think it's Malo. Yeah, Malo, Ammonia, Los Angeles. First question: What in Spanish? What word means the opposite of frío?
It's Kahlo. Frio is cold and Kahlo is hot.
What gas is produced by the Haber process?
Oh, I think that's true.
Near which world city is the surfing capital of Byron
I
Bay?
don't know about 3.
Why are there so
You're
many
right about
surfing
A.
questions?
Christian is a surfing advocate.
I
That's
guess
true.
so.
That's
Fetish
true.
for
Big
surfing.
surfer. Should have seen him
I was
on
real high on peyote when I wrote this.
Yeah, 'cause
gotta be your thing.
I'm almost positive the episode of Frio.
I thought it was on Malo.
Yeah, and I'm like 90% sure Haber process ammonia.
All right.
All right.
And Byron Bay, I've never heard of.
Part of me feels like Byron Bay's in Australia.
That's what I would have thought. I would think of Bondi Bay. But again,
We want
it
to go
could
for
be
2?
anywhere in the world.
We're going for
I'd
2.
go for 2.
Ammonia locked in.
We're going for 2.
We're locking in with ammonia.
Caught it.
Very nice. If it turns green, we get another pick at the code, and the money still stands.
If not, I leave.
Are they correct? Yeah, they are correct. Well done. That is the correct answer.
I gotta pick a number now.
Chris, anything you want to add to this?
Yeah, so yeah, Byron Bay. Yeah, you're right. Australia. It's right off the coast, right near New South Wales. And then yeah, the opposite of frio is caliente or calor if you're talking
Yeah.
about the weather.
Okay, I
yeah.
was like,
yeah.
Sure
Yeah,
wasn't
frio's
Mal.
cold.
Mal is like bad.
Malo's bad,
Malo's
yeah.
bad. Yep. So there you go. Another number you can pick. Which one would you want to go with?
We've done 2, 4, 6. Let's do 8.
Oh, that sounds good. Let's go with
Keep it
8.
even.
Let's check 8. Is 8 in the first spot of the code? No. How about the second one? How about the last
No
one?
whammies.
No. Okay. So more information that we have there.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
sorry.
good with this because we only have
That's-
3 numbers left.
Yeah.
That's the wrong way.
Let's see what the next 3 answers are. We have Cardenas, hepatic artery, Lando Calrissian.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
nice.
jeez.
First one.
He had a big.
What is the capital city of Venezuela?
Caracas.
What artery supplies the liver with blood?
Paddock means
Oh,
liver.
yeah, it does.
And what sci-fi characters' parents are named Sarek and Amanda?
2.
Spock. So it has to be 2.
We're going to 2.
Lock it in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because your hepatic
As much as
bone
I
is
wanted the
connected
answer to be
your liver.
Lando.
Let's see, is 2 correct? Absolutely, it's correct. Well done, Chris.
Dave has said everything I have written here, so I'm going to throw it right back to you, Bob.
Excellent. Let's pick another number. Let's add a number.
3.
3. We'll mix the 3 up. Let's see. It's in the first spot. No. Second spot. No. Last spot. It is. We got one number in the code.
The last spot.
2 away from the money.
I don't know if
Now,
he's gonna take it away or not.
now that we have one number in the code, we go on to the second round of the game. This time, you choose which questions you want to see. You can only see up to 2 questions before locking in one of the choices. So, here comes your 3 answers. We have veal cuts, pig, coal. Which question do you want to see first?
I feel most comfortable seeing coal because I think we know the most about. I don't. Yeah, let's do coal.
Coal.
Absolutely, 100%.
Three.
Anthracite is a type
I
of
am
what?
from
Keep it
anthracite
moving.
country.
Keep it
Anthracite
moving.
country.
So I mean that's
Keep it
absolutely
moving.
correct.
Can I see what pig says?
Yeah, that's what the pig says. Yeah. To which creature does the adjective leperine refer?
Oh, leprechaun.
That's no. No, that's rabbits.
Oh, yeah.
So, of those 3, which one do you want to lock in?
Coal.
That sounds pretty good. Let's see it, please. There it is.
Yeah.
It's green. Well done.
Wait, you're from
The
the
question
inside?
for veal cuts was Garamond and Baskerville were varieties of what? Which I know that's spots.
Right.
Yeah. And
I
then-
have been deemed redundant.
Let's pick another number, guys. Which one do you want to pick?
Brian Walsh.
We're going with 0.
0.
Is that right?
Is 0 in the first spot? Is it in the second spot? It's not.
I
All
kind
right.
of hoping it'd be 2 of 3.
Same round. You pick 2 questions from these possible
We've
answers.
got 4 left.
EMI, Clay, Rambo.
I don't know what EMI is.
EMI is a record company.
Oh, so would you know that? You think?
It could just be like someone's on this label. It's like, you know,
Do you know anything
Rambo?
about Rambo?
I maybe. I
feel
mean,
like Rambo about more than
USA.
Clay.
I mean, Clay could just be like, you know, this test term is played on this service or something.
Well,
we
we
get
have to
2
do
again?
Yeah, we get 2 again, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do 2. So the answer.
Let's do Rambo and Clay then.
So the question behind Clay: what substance is a traditional sumo wrestling ring made from?
That makes sense.
So what about Rambo?
Rambo.
No, Rambo.
His triumph changed the world forever was a tagline to which film?
I don't think Rambo triumphed.
I don't think Rambo had a tagline.
Definitely not.
Play. Final answer. Right?
I mean, so they're on those raised.
Yeah, they're on the raised,
usually, right?
and there's it's a
And I
ring
know they
encircling
spread
them. There's got
salt.
salt.
But it could be on Clay.
Yeah.
It's not canvas. It's not like a
Yeah,
WWE
right.
ring where there's like ladders and chairs on it,
It's probably
which would
not
be
Clay.
awesome. And
probably-
Hornswoggle.
Could it just be like clay dirt?
I mean,
Oh yeah, like clay, like compacted clay.
Yeah, but that would hurt. EMI.
I think that's the whole point of being a sumo wrestler.
It's
though.
definitely not his triumph change.
no, it's definitely not that. I would believe Clay. I can't argue against it.
Can't just.
I mean,
can't
it's
disprove
kinda
it, exactly.
I also
sight
can't
unseen with
disprove
the
EMI.
Yeah.
And we got burned in the last round. I don't know
Yeah,
if you were
pretty
watching.
hard.
Yeah.
I wish
They
they
saw
looked
that.
away. I wish they all looked
But
away.
part of me feels like clay makes sense. Like, oh, that's an unusual
What
thing.
else would you build it on?
Right, it's not
I mean, it's
concrete.
not going to be built on wood or
Right.
or stone.
Well,
or
clay
something.
is
wrestling
sturdy,
ring
but
is
it's also. We'll do clay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do clay.
Let's do Clay. Let's
We don't play around.
oh, that was cute. I like that. Clay's locked in. Let's just see what the question behind EMI was, just for fun. Gloria Stefan recorded the majority of her hits
exactly.
on which record label?
That was your version.
So that probably wouldn't have helped out.
Electromagnetic imaging.
Is Clay the correct answer?
Ah!
Yeah, well done. Very nice.
Very
Chris.
cool.
Yeah, so Gloria Estefan recorded most of her hits on Epic Records back in the day, and then his triumph changed the world forever. Not from Rambo, a little different. Gandhi.
Slightly different.
Slightly, just a
Still has
little
the
bit.
cops out.
A number now. Let's find another number. Let's get the money.
Turns it.
Oh, I don't know.
We have a 1,
I just did 0.
5, 7, and 9 left.
Let's do number 1.
Number 1. Is 1 in the first spot? Is it in the second spot? No, we continue.
It's all
got 3 numbers left, so we're bound to do this.
100, Newark, Buddhism.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Well,
I know 100 is like right after 99.
Newark is
much
New
all you need.
Jersey,
Right.
and Buddhism is.
Is.
Oh, tagline.
Tagline?
Buddhism is, yeah.
Their religion changed the world.
What do you guys want to do? Because 100, I feel like can go either way.
It could be a lot of things, is the thing.
100
Yeah.
could be anything.
There's a show called The 100.
It could be the number of blue M&Ms in that container.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
No one counted them.
Poor Bob.
No, I don't know why. Yeah.
Newark and Buddhism are concrete, I guess.
Yeah.
Donation received.
Donation. Buddhism, I guess. That's wow.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's it?
Which one do you want to go with?
Newark.
Newark. The question by Newark is, which airport would you be flying into if your bags were tagged with the letters EWR?
Yes.
What the hell does EWR stand for?
I flew out of Newark to
Well, I
go to
trust
LA
you. I
like
just wanna know
last
what it
couple
is.
months ago. It's EWR.
2, final answer.
All right. Oh,
Well, let's look at Buddhism as well.
yeah, let's look at Buddhism. Followers of which faith
no.
fast during Ramadan?
That's Islam.
Yeah.
So we'll lock in.
We'll lock in Newark.
Let's lock in Newark. And the question behind 100 was, the board game Othello uses how many identical game
That's
pieces?
81, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 9 by 9.
Is EWR Newark? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, we all flew out of it a lot all the time. Chris, I think you can give us.
Yeah, so Othello is 8 by 8, so that's 64. Same as checkers. And then, Ramadan is Islam. So,
So what,
spotted.
I know you
what,
can
what
run
numbers do we
that
have
too.
left?
579.
579. Which one do you want to go with?
5.
5. Is 5 in the first spot? No. Is it in the second spot? It is.
Boy.
1 number away from $5 from my pocket and 2 doubles from the chat. Now we move on to the third portion of the game. This is how it's going to work because we have 1 number left. You can only see 1 question at a time. After we've seen the first question, you can either lock it in or remove it from play. If you remove it from play, you cannot answer it until you see another question. Okay? Let us see the 3 answers we have here. Crazy, Casablanca, Smell It.
Wow, I want to start with Smell It.
So it's 1 question at a time.
Casablanca could be the city or the movie. I feel pretty confident about both of them.
Okay.
Crazy.
I'm crazy.
There's a bunch of songs named Crazy, so it could be like
Yeah.
someone sang this song.
I'm not worried about it.
I still most
100%
comfortable
not
with
worried about
Casablanca, frankly.
I
That's
think
up
go with
to you,
that.
dude.
Yeah, man, if you're that confident, I'm down.
We'll do Casablanca.
Let's see what the question behind Casablanca is. What classic
No.
film ends with the
Kong.
line, "It was beauty that killed the beast"?
That was King Kong, so we'll
Do you want this card,
remove it
Casablanca?
from our site.
Let's just get rid of it. I think this is the right button.
I remember that
Nope.
from 30 Second Radical.
It was that button. Well, Smell It is still in play. Just ignore the faded out part of it.
I've been drawn to Crazy for some reason here, I think.
I'm always drawn to Crazy.
Let's do Crazy. Elvis Presley sang the lyric, "I'm itching like a man on what kind of tree?"
No, it wasn't Crazy. Let me tell you,
Well, it's a
on a
crazy
fuzzy
tree.
tree. I believe it's fuzzy.
I don't think you'd ever say crazy tree. That
Yeah.
sounds absurd.
I think it's fuzzy.
Get this out of my
Yeah.
sight.
So that's
Be
done.
gone.
Why is he on any kind of
So you're locked into Smell, even though Smell It is locked out. Let's just highlight it. And here comes the question. You're locked in with Smell It.
Yeah.
Here's the question. If you're suffering from
Anosmia.
anosmia, I almost said insomnia, which actually I could be coming down with. What can't you do with your food?
You know, A knows, Mia knows. You know,
Smell it.
I know that makes sense to me.
Is
Both that.
Is that correct to keep us in the game and possibly win some money for the kids? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well done. Chris, anything you want to add?
Teen Spirit?
No, it's pretty much all been said. Yeah, so it was Beauty Killed the Beast was King Kong. Itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. And then, if you have anosmia, you can't smell your food.
All right, 50-50 shot here.
50-50 shot. We have a 7.
And a 5. No, we already did a 5.
Oh,
9.
sorry.
Nine.
So 7 or 9. One of these will win you
But
$5 from me and then $10 from 2 folks.
do what's in
Right,
your
Zach?
heart.
Yeah. It's double from 2 folks?
Go
Is
for it.
that in your
We're
heart?
going with 9, sir.
Going with 9. Best of luck. Let's get that 9 going. If that's a 9, we have money for kids. If not, we go to the 10th and final question of this game. Is the first number a 9? We have money coming to the kids.
Awesome.
Hey, you guys did it as a team. Thank you so much for playing the code.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate
That's
it.
great.
Yes.
Of course, that was fun. And that's it for the code. So we got some money coming from some Twitch viewers, which is great. Thank you so much. Keep donating. We're going to move right into QI in just a little bit. So with Christian, he's hosting it.
Sure am.
We'll be right back. Don't go away.